Hello dear students. So today we are going to learn one of the very important topic in English grammar, which we consider very often very difficult, but it is not so when we really try to understand it. That is direct and indirect speech. I will tell you right now three formulas by which any question of direct and indirect speech you can do it. So please do watch the video full and carefully. So the first rule is that whenever there is a universal fact, there is no change. And the second rule, there is change in the tenses. And third, obviously there will be changes in the pronouns, and as well as there will be changes in the time. So these 4 points you need to keep in the mind, and let us try to understand this. Dear students, you need to watch that we have reported verbs and as well as reported speech. So whenever you see sentence is written like that, Ramu said, that means what I have written now, it is the reported verb. That means this verb is reporting something, and whatever is in inverted comma, it is reported speech. For example, I am writing now, I am going out, and the inverted comma closed. So this sentence which I have written, it is in direct speech. It is direct speech. And how to change this sentence into indirect speech, this we need to learn. So first rule, obviously we know it, that there is no change in the universal fact, like the sun is round, the earth revolves around the sun, and so on. So let us see how the tenses will change. So do watch very carefully. So whenever you see a sentence in inverted comma, if it is written into the simple present or present continuous or present perfect or present perfect continuous, so this is present tense. How the present tense will change? So simple present will change into simple past, present continuous will change into past continuous, present perfect will change into past perfect, and present perfect continuous will change into past perfect continuous. That means you should know the tenses very well. How the past tense sentences will change? So simple past will change into past perfect, and past continuous will change into past perfect continuous. Can you guess? Past perfect will change into what? There is no change. And even to past perfect continuous also there is no change. So somewhat this formula you need to follow it. So this was the past tense. What about the future tense? How the future tense will change? So we have simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. So whenever we see the future, obviously we add two words, that is will. So only this will word we need to change, will into would we need to change. And if you see somewhere is written shall will change into should. Even the models will change. When you see can will change into could. If you see may will change into might. So this was about the tenses changing. I hope you have learned something. Now right now we will try to learn how to change pronouns. Please do watch carefully, because for example this I is written, it is pronoun. So how this I will change? So for this we need to know the rule. So you need to follow this as, o, and son formula. What is this son formula? Let's try to understand. So we have in English language three kinds of person: first person, second person, and third person. So what is first person? We call I as the first person, and in the plural we have we as the first person. In the object we have two. So in the second person we have two yous, and in the third person we have he, she, and it. And as well as in the plural it is they. So whenever you see I or we, that will change on the basis of subject. Whenever you see you, that will change on the basis of object. And whenever you see he, she, it, or they, so there is no change. Subject, object, no change. What is the subject? Here is the subject. Ramu is the subject, and right now here is no object, but there will be some sentence like Ramu said to Sonu. So said to Sonu, the Sonu has become the object. So whenever you see you, so that will change on the basis of object. And sometimes even you will see the sentence like you is written but the object is not written. So whenever the object is not written, so that means it is understandable that someone is talking to me or to us. So that we have to understand. So let us try to learn now how to change the times. Now for example, usually what do you see? Today will change into that day, and yesterday will change into the last day or the previous day. Tomorrow will change into the next day, and here will change into there, now into then. So there is a quite big list, but once you read it, it's not tough. So now let us come to the example, but before that let us try to do it. So here is written Ramu said I am going out. So first of all, we need to recognize the tense. I am going out, tense kaun sa hai? Can you find out what tense is this? Obviously this is present continuous. What does the rule says? The rule says present continuous will change into past continuous. So Ramu said, and when you will remove this inverted comma, you have to use one conjunction, that is that. And here we have I. So this I is the subject, that means first person, so that will change according to the subject, and Ramu is the subject here, and Ramu is obviously boy, so it will become he, and we need to change it to past continuous. So he was going out. So if you are able to make like these sentences, that means your sentence is correct. Another example, let's try to see. Monu said to me, you are very interesting person. Interesting. Let's try to do the changes into the indirect speech. So Monu, so here we are able to see said to. So whenever there is said, so said will remain the said, but whenever you see said to, this said to will change into told. So Monu told that. You can also put me. Monu told me that. So here is written you. So what I said, so whenever you see you, the second person, that will change according to the object. And here what is the object? Can you find out? Obviously me is the object. So this me will become obviously I. So I, and you are, it is written, so this will change into past. Okay, so I was very interesting person. So dear friends, this was the method of changing the statements. Right now we will try to learn the interrogative sentence, how the interrogatives we need to change. Very easy. So interrogative means obviously the question, and we know the question are of how many types? Two types. One is the helping verb based question, where we get the answers with yes or no, and another one is the WH, what, where, how, like this WH family questions we can say. Okay, so whenever you see helping verb based question, so you need to use two words. Either you can use if, or also you can use whether. And whenever you see WH word, so with that word will remain the same. So with the help of one example you will understand better. Rahul said, where have you gone? So can you guess it? What will be the correct answer? All the rules will remain the same, dear friends. Let's see here. So Rahul, so here since it is question where have you gone, so we need to use the word Rahul asked. We do not have to use where, that word. Okay, Rahul asked where. This, as I had said to you, this WH family word will remain the same, where. And here what you need to focus is this pronouns will come first. It is written you, so obviously this you will change on the basis of object. And I said when the object is not given, it is understandable that someone is asking to me. So Rahul asked where I, and it is written this tense. What tense is this? Have you, have is written, third form is written, that means it is present perfect, and the present perfect will change into past perfect. So where I had gone. So if you also have done like this, that means your sentence is correct. So this was the WH family question. Now let us see the helping verb based question. So Rohit said, are you enjoying the class? Are you enjoying class? Yes, I'm asking you, dear students, are you enjoying the class? So by the very term enjoyment does not mean that we need to laugh every time. No. So we can enjoy the class when we are understanding also. If you are not understanding, that means you are not enjoying. So when we enjoy the class, that means we are understanding. So whenever you are in the class, try to enjoy your class. So when you enjoy, you will learn more. Okay. So Rohit, can you guess what word would come? So Rohit, obviously it's a question. So Rohit asked, that we do not have to put, but I had said to you, see, focus here, helping verb based question, we need to ask two things, if or whether. So Rohit asked if, and are you going, are you enjoying, it is written, that means it is present continuous. Present continuous will change into past continuous. So if I, so actually every time this pronouns you have to use before. Okay, so Rohit asked if I was enjoying the class. Exactly, yes, obviously I am enjoying. Are you enjoying? Yes, I know that you are also enjoying. So if you are enjoying, that means the sentence is correct and you have understood. So we have learned the statement how to make. We also have learned the interrogatives how to make. So one more thing is remaining, dear students. You know, can you guess what? Exactly, it is imperative sentence. Imperative. But first of all, what is the meaning of imperative? Exactly, it is the command, it can be the request, it can be the orders, it can be anything. Okay, somewhat like these sentences, command, request, or the order. So the very simple rule to change this is, it is here. You have to use the word to before the verb. Focus this. You have to use the word to before the verb. Let's see the example. Monu said, shut up. That means, what do you think can be this? Obviously, somebody is telling you, shut up. That means somebody is ordering you. Okay, so actually here, this you is not written. That means it is already understandable. It's something said to us. Okay, so let us try to do this. So Monu commanded, or we can also say Monu ordered. Monu ordered to shut up. See, this shut is the verb, and before the shut we have used the word to. So Monu ordered to shut up. Another sentence, let's see. Rohan said, please don't go. Don't go. So obviously this please word, can you see please word? That means someone is obviously requesting. Okay, so Rohan requested. What is requested? Okay, see this verb. Before the verb you have to use the word to. So what is the verb? Obviously do is the verb. Okay, so Rohan requested not, obviously do not house, not to go. So dear friends, this was the direct and indirect speech. So for your homework, one sentence I am writing. Okay, not only one sentence, few sentences I am writing. Please write in the comment box whether you have learned or not. So 5 sentences I will give you. Okay, so let us see whether you are able to do it or not. So challenge yourself. Okay, dear students, when we are challenging ourselves, that means we are ready to learn anything. Mohan said, are you really climbing the tree? Next sentence for you is, Rohit said, what have you done? Next sentence for you is, Robin said, he had been visiting Taj Mahal. Another sentence, Robert said, please help me. And another sentence, Eric said, don't smoke here. So dear friends, these are the 5 sentences I am giving you as a homework. So write the answers in the comment box and let me know whether you have learned or not, and you can follow these formulas, how the present tense will change, how the past tense will change, how the future tense will change, and very important, how the pronouns will change. And if you are able to do it, that means the class was very much successful. And if you have really learned something, please do subscribe the channel, and also you can like it, you can even share also. So thank you, peace out, as well as always keep smiling. Thank you.